Hi, I'm Kevin Eikenberry, and I'm here to help you reach your potential as a leader and a human being. Welcome to Remarkable TV. Today we're talking about being more open to change. Are you ready? Let's get started. Let's face it, change is everywhere. We're being asked to change every day, multiple times. The tools we use are changing. The technologies are changing. The needs are changing. Our customers are changing. The expectations of us are changing. The policies and procedures are changing. The laws are changing. Change is everywhere. We can't even decide where to go to dinner anymore. Change is everywhere. And so it's an important question to ask, how do I get ready for or accept change? But what makes me excited is when people ask that question, the battle is halfway over. It's like being on the team that's ahead in the game by 10 points at halftime. Okay, so maybe that's a bad example. Since my Lions didn't end up winning the game, thanks to the NFL for the picture, the Cowboys did come back and win. But seriously, the reason that the battle is half over when people ask that question is you've already decided that you want to change. You just haven't figured out how to get there quite yet on this particular one. It is putting you way past halfway. So what are some things that you can do if you find yourself in that situation? Hey, I need to accept this change. I want to be ready for this change. I want to be open to this change, but I'm not quite there yet. What are some things that you can do? One is look for the good. If you are stuck in this, it could very well be that you're focused on the but what if this, but what if this, but what if this, and you're not thinking about, well, what about if this happens? What about if this happens? So you're looking at the negatives, not necessarily looking at the positives, and so look for the good. Second thing is talk to somebody who's already there. See, a lot of times, lots of things, when we think about them, they're not as clear as when we talk about them. So if I talk to Marissa, who's already decided that she's on board with this change, she's already engaged in it, and I have a conversation with her, and not only do I get to hear her reasons, but I start talking about mine, and sometimes the things that seem so big in my head aren't so big when I actually talk about them. So look for the good, talk to somebody who's already there, and the third thing is, do something. Like take some action, learn a little bit more about it, try something related to it, test it out, do something, because nothing's going to change until you take action, so taking some action is a big step in the process. And all of those three things that I just shared, look for the good, talk to someone who's already in and taking action, are about being intentional and being conscious. If we're not thinking about the change, then we want to stay in our comfort zone. So by asking the question, I want to, that's great. Then taking these actions and being intentional about it moves us far down the path towards being ready and open for change. And that leaves us with today's tweet. Change is a choice. Make those choices consciously, not as a reaction. As a leader, we are in the change business. There's no way around that. So not only do we need to help other people change, but we've got to be ready and willing to make change, get on board with change ourselves. One of my favorite things to talk about in our Remarkable Leadership Workshop is change. I also talk about it a lot in our coaching workshop. Why? Because, if we're coaching someone, we're wanting to help them change. For us to be an effective leader or effective coach requires us to understand how change takes place and get better at understanding those processes for ourselves and helping others with them as well. So whether you're specifically interested in being a more effective leader in general or more specifically on coaching your team members, whether it's the Remarkable Leadership Workshop or the Remarkable Coaching Workshop, I hope you'll join us for one of them. You've got all the information about both and where to sign up for both here. Here's what I can tell you. In either case, I will be your trainer. In either case, you're going to be with a cohort of people just like you, interested in getting better, and we're going to work together to help you do exactly that. It will be a fun, interactive, practical, engaging, enlightening learning experience. I can guarantee you those things. And when it's all said and done, if I don't deliver and that doesn't happen for you, you get all your money back. We are so excited to have you join us. All the information is on this page. I hope you'll take advantage. I hope you'll join me. And I also hope that you will join us for future episodes of Remarkable TV.